All right. Is it green? Give me green. Give me that green, baby. Just waiting for everything to boot up on this side, and we should be good to go, y'all. On a little midweek madness Wednesday night. There we go. Green means go. What is happening, my good people? It's good to see everybody on a Wednesday evening. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe. I hope you're all keeping warm. I most certainly am. I've got my nice gas heater next to me. I've been told that gas is unhealthy. Is it? Tell me in the comments. Do I care? Not sure. I got a little spring in my step today. But we'll get into that when we start the episode. But thank you all for joining. Little housekeeping notes as usual. If you are new to Papa G's house, my name is Gareth. I am your host. And if you want to get in touch or send me so many submissions, links, topics, hit me up in the comments. But if it's links and stuff you want me to check out, send it to papaghouse@gmail.com. I can see a couple of people in the comments already. What? But yeah, it's going to be another fast, quick, heavy episode of Papa G's house, because I've got not only one set of, I don't like to call it interviews, one conversation, but two conversations to be had, and that is the Fallen Prophets and Mark Allnutt. But without further ado, let's get this party started. I don't want to go anywhere else. I want to go to Papa G's. Yeah, that's where we're going. Back in your lives, in your ears, and in your face. Welcome to another episode of Papa G's house, episode 51. I'm not going to go on about how many episodes we got now, because I think after 50 it's just like, welcome to another episode of Papa G's house. How about that? But very cool to be doing this on a Wednesday evening. As I was saying, I've got a little bit of a spring in my step because I got some new. Okay, just hold it a sec, everybody. I got these guys on Zoom already, ready to rock and roll. What's up, my dudes? How's it going? You know what? Let's skip the chit chat and all that kind of jazz. Let's go straight into this bad boy. What do you say? Good. Let me just get you on screen quickly. Just give me a moment. You know, when you're early to the party, we've got to get the party started early. No, for sure. No, you know what? Let's get into this, bro. I'm so excited to chat to you guys. It's been a long time. So just give me a sec while I set up this scene, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Pillar, nice one. Let's get this going quickly. All right. There we go. We're getting there, people. There we go. Let me just fix this up quickly, and then we're good to go. All right. This has been a long time coming, guys. You know what? Actually, let me get you guys on audio. Welcome. This is Peter and Francois of the Fallen Prophets. How you doing, dudes?
Good and you, my man.
Yeah, good man. Shit, I need to get this bloody screen working here. But in the meantime, tell me, what you guys been up to. I mean, you one of the only bands I've seen. Well, not one of the only bands, but one of the bands I've seen that have really, really been kicking ass during this lockdown COVID period. Right? It's
Yeah.
been awesome seeing all your quarantine videos and whatnot. So where's all the gears and the inspiration coming from, man? It's awesome to see.
Oh, dude, we just finished it was a bad thing for us. Basically, what happened was we launched our album in end of Feb, and then March,
Hmm.
COVID hit. So we were like still a bit in like a writing phase, and we were like a bit bummed that you know we couldn't give it more attention than what it needs.
Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to jam around a bit, see what we come up with.
No, no.
Hopefully this year we're still releasing an EP as well.
Yo, I mean, geez, that is busy, hey? That is busy. There we go. Now you're on screen. Thank the Pope. The fallen prophets, everybody. That is awesome. Yeah, sorry, man. So it's been a hectic road for you guys, but it's you like every single year you guys are coming out with new material and new music videos and all that jazz. What's up, guys?
What's up?
No, I'm happy to see you on screen. There we go. Yeah, let's start with Metaphor Africa. How excited are you guys to be jamming the show, like an online live stream, and that must be so daunting.
Well, at the same time, very nerve-wracking, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna.
Something new.
It's
Yeah.
we've never done it before, so I mean, I spoke with Pat as well, and we're like very excited for the first time that this is happening, but also it's very nerve-wracking. I mean, to get it right and get everything, all the ducks in the row, and everything must just run smooth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and obviously we haven't practiced in like 3 months.
Yeah. Jeez.
So we picked up like the last month. We've been practicing again every weekend,
Okay.
which
No,
is
that's-
fine. It's nice to like finally.
Yeah,
get
no,
back into it.
absolutely. I mean, and how has it been? Has it been any different? I mean, obviously there are certain things that we got to worry about nowadays. Have you been like managing to keep it like pretty, like I see you guys are together now. Do you guys stay together at the moment, or what's happening? Like, it must be difficult. What are the rules nowadays? I don't even know.
I think the rules are whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. I'm so excited to experience this whole. What's it, next week Saturday, the 1st, eh?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and when did you guys start getting together? I mean, I suppose you all been doing your own work before, like practicing. You've been doing the quarantine videos and all that jazz. So, I mean, you've all got your chops and you've all been practicing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, for the drummer, it was a bit hard. Like he said, he could only practice maybe once or twice a week. Where for us, it's obviously a bit easier. So.
Yeah. And anything new that we can expect from the Fallen Prophets in the live stream? Don't want to give away too much.
Yeah, but we're gonna play a new song at the live stream. That's gonna be on the EP as well.
Yeah, and geez, man, we were supposed to chat to when you guys released your album, and
Yes.
when that was like the end of last year already.
No, man, that
No,
was
that
was before.
when was that? Shit, I mean, let me just get my ducks in a row quickly. Yeah, but when was that? It was recently, and you've got a whole merch run going and everything. I don't know what the hell's going on in my head.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. It was we were like given a bad hand with. We literally launched our album on like just before COVID hit South Africa. So it was
Yes, I remember now. It was February, wasn't it?
yes.
Okay, shit. But you know, no, but you guys still did the launch, and you managed to do the launch and the
Yes,
live
yes.
show and
But
all that.
straight
And it was
after
just
the-
before. I think it was like 2 weeks before lockdown hit or something.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
now I'm refreshing my memory. I'm sounding like an absolute titcher. But it's finally good to chat to you guys. But shit, I mean, I remember we were supposed to chat all the way back then, and I had no idea how to do live streams. As you can see, I struggle still to this day. But it is what it is. But it's super cool to see that you guys are still super active and trying to keep the ball rolling. You know, I mean, we've been dealt a pretty shitty hand with this this situation, and no live shows, and fucking the ban of alcohol. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
but
but
yeah.
I saw you drinking.
Huh?
I saw you drinking then.
I've always don't worry. Remember when there was a scare? I think it was 2 weeks before the actual booze ban hit. There was a rumor that there was going to be a booze ban again, and I went off and I stocked up pretty good. So I think I'm good for I don't know if it's going to be very long, but I think it's going to be at least a month or so. We'll be okay.
That's good, dude. Like, I'm totally dry at the moment.
Is it? Shit. Well,
Yeah.
let's move on from that horrific topic, because we don't want to get into that shit. It's horrible. But yeah, sorry, man. A little bit of a rocky start there, guys. I'm a lot more calm now that you guys are on screen and all that shit. But yeah, it's so this whole live stream vibe. I mean, I don't want to get you guys like nervous about it, and I'm sure it is nerve-wracking, like you've mentioned. But it's such a new realm and it's so interesting. Have you guys done some like dry runs and all that kind of jazz?
Not yet. We've done dry runs with like Discord itself, because obviously we've done some dry runs. I know he's also been in some of them, and we've done not like possibly jam the dry run, you understand? But we've done some dry runs with the Middle for African team.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's cool. That's cool. And yeah, so it still blows my mind that card that we were dealt just as you guys look, because you guys were going to do a national, basically like a touring cycle of that album.
Yeah.
And
We
then
did get to Joburg.
Yeah, we did the Pyjama one.
Yeah.
okay, and how was that Joburg one? But when was that? It's still earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Jeez, you know, I've been on lockdown for so long. I went to the dentist today because I don't know if you guys. I mean, you guys wouldn't. I do a sports podcast. I did it with half a tooth yesterday. Yeah, so go check it out on the page. It's pretty hilarious. I'll try to keep the mic in front of my face. I'll actually put it up sometime during the episode. But I went and got a new bright smile today. So that was one of my first outings out of the house for a long time, because you know I can work from home, so it hasn't really been an issue for me. But yeah, so it's been interesting out there. Hey?
It's very interesting, man. Like, I've also been mostly indoors because I also work from home, and yeah, we've been seeing each other. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you have to. You're playing a show in 2 weeks' time, or in a week's time, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get that shit going, bro. But I'm so happy. I can't tell you how happy I am to be able to experience this entire thing on Discord with all these bands, Deadline, you guys, Forsaken Fate, and then also the individual performances like Mark Allnutt of Pyjama Planet and Chris Anopoulos, Robin Ferguson. I mean, that's quite a diverse lineup, and I'm super excited to see it, and glad that you guys are a part of it. And what Pat said on the last podcast on Monday, he said it's a true reflection of what's going on in the scene at the moment. You guys are one of the most active bands. We can honestly say that. You've put out 2 quarantine or fucking lockdown Zoom playthroughs, or more than that. Francois, you've done a couple on your own, and so have you, Peter. You've even been doing like new riffs and posting them up to the page and all that. It just seems like something that you guys do on a regular, which is cool. You guys, can you hear anything that I'm saying?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So I mean, it's pretty cool that you guys are keeping pretty active.
Yeah, dude, we try our best. It's like also like we go to practice and stuff, and our spirits are a bit down, man. You see, it's not like normal before all of this where we went practicing and it's like everyone is fine, because obviously this thing has like touched each individual in the band in a different way, which is, it wasn't like the best situation for any of us, like job wise, all that stuff. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I can imagine.
Down, but
yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I know how it affects other people, differently, and I completely sympathize and understand that. But at least you're still pulling through, and you're doing the thing, and you're shooting your shot, and I don't know, you're being proactive about it. I don't know. Am I tooting your horn too much?
No, dude, not at all.
I don't know. It's just really nice. You know what? Another thing is, I can go back to when I first got involved in the music scene, and going to Raw and all that kind of stuff. You were one of the first bands that I ever met and discovered. 7 String Studios in 2014. It's when I first was introduced to the Cape Town metal scene, and then you guys were with 7 String Studios. We were with 7 String Studios, and you guys were practicing there. We were recording there. It was pretty awesome. And then to see that you guys have stuck it out until now, it's pretty impressive, and it's pretty cool to see It's clear that you two are a formidable writing team as well, because you really do. I mean, it's not often you'll go to a Spotify page and you'll see 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You know, whether it be a single or an album. I mean, you were what Slaughtered at the Altar was the
was the first.
Yeah, the first one. And then yeah, jeez, man, I don't have my Spotify open now, so I don't. But anyway, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But anything you can tell me that could be exciting for the listeners, for your fans. I mean, think about it's you. We know each other, but the listeners may. So let's go from this. From the listeners who don't know you guys, let's talk about how the Fallen Prophets came about. Because I'm talking to you guys like we know each other and all that. Let's go to the listeners. When did the Fallen Prophets actually come about?
The band formed. I would say the band like performance formed. Was it 2013?
14.
No, 2014. Yeah. Before that, it was like
okay. So it was actually the same time, because we played Summerfest together in early 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it was around the same time. Okay. I thought you guys had actually been around for quite some time before that. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But Peter is the founding member of the Fallen Prophets.
Okay.
Yeah. You must tell the story.
Oh, he clearly doesn't know that. No, but that's awesome, man. So yeah, that's and then you guys came. When was your first release? I'm just trying to pull up your Spotify.
It was 2016. Was our debut album, and then 2017 was the EP, and then now 2020.
Okay,
there
Death
was
Conquers
the-
Life was the first one, right? Wasn't it? That was the first EP you put out.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Second.
first EP, yeah.
the first EP.
And then you've got then you put out, I think it was a single, Nothing to Kill, Nothing to Feed On. Well, that was 2000. No, Slaughtered at the Altar was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first album,
First
2016.
Yes, then Death Conquers Life, and
Yeah,
then
and then-
Relentless Killing Motivation.
And now the next one.
Okay.
Relentless was actually supposed to launch last year. It was done right. Everything was done, recording everything. Like I would say, beginning of last year, and then we just obviously wanted to plan and stretch it out as much as we can. Then this shit happened.
Yeah, shit, man. It's it's hard to keep sane in these interesting times, man. But yeah, let's just go with the good old phrase. It is what it is, and it's the new normal. It's something that we just got to deal with. But yeah. So you've got a new song that you're gonna be playing at M4A.
Yeah, bro.
And you thereafter, I mean, like you say, this Relentless was supposed to be released the year before. So have you got like some new songs in the pipeline? Because it's very cool to see that you guys on Spotify have like full albums.
Yeah.
I mean, your back catalog is pretty cool.
He's actually gonna go in. I think either next week or the week after that, he's going to go into Burning Tone to Heinrich, and then he's going to record his vocals. So then we're done. So then it's all up to Heinrich to finish all his mixing and mastering and stuff like that.
Is this multiple tracks?
Yeah. It's five. It's going to be a 5-track.
Oh my god! Yeah, so you guys, no, we're not that active. Yeah, you crazy. You've just released a brand new album. Now you got a 5-track EP coming out. I mean, that's the kind of motivation that is admirable.
Like for the new album again.
Huh?
It just comes 6 months after this release, there'll be a new album out again.
I love it.
We love
writing
We
music.
like writing music.
Yeah, no, for sure. But that's what I said. I mean, you guys have obviously built a very good relationship in terms of your writing process. I mean, you say he's the founding member, but you guys are both guitarists in the band, and you both actually do vocals at. I mean, Francois, I know you do a little bit of backing vocals, or the high. You do the high vocals, eh? What is so fucking funny?
You know us, man. We laugh all the time.
Yeah.
Because whatever. You guys, tough crowd here. But I have to, you give. But anyway, so anyway, let's wrap it up on. So you've got a new album coming out on the.
It's going to be sometime this year. We're not sure what date yet.
Okay.
We've ran into some brick walls here and there, like with our previous releases, where we set the date, and then the engineer is very much pressured, and he can't get everything done, and we release something that we're not 100% happy with. So we changed that up a bit. We were like, first we're gonna listen to it until we're 100% happy, and then we have a release date.
So, okay, no, that's awesome. So another thing is the lockdown or anything like that something that you would take into consideration? If would you wait to see if you could play in front of a crowd or anything like that to release it, or would you just release it? No, just go straight ahead.
We're gonna basically the thing about it is it's like all these songs were written in lockdown time, so we're not even gonna print hard copies or anything. We're just gonna release the music we wrote.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And then obviously you'll keep doing your. I mean, one of you guys must be a videographer in the band. I mean, it's so flippin' cool that you guys pump out. Is it you, Francois? Nice one. Yeah, it's cool that you guys keep up with your content and keep your fans entertained with, because this is the this is the time when people need to be entertained, and it's cool that you guys are doing that. Also, check out their merch. The merch is coming. When is the merch? You announced a merch run recently?
Yeah. I actually picked it up this past weekend. So we've got a few shirts, and then I'm also the sizes I don't have, I'm ordering. So we're doing like a special. It's like you can get a shirt and a CD, because obviously we printed a lot of CDs in the hope that we would sell them, and a lot of orders just went gone because people obviously could not afford or wanted to take money and keep it or not spend money at all. And so we haven't sold as much as we normally do. So we're trying to get rid of the stock that we have. So we're doing a special. It's like $300 for a shirt and a CD, which will normally cost like between $380 and $400 for both.
Nice. And where can they find it? Just they email you?
Yeah, they can just message our page. We do all the orders through our Facebook page.
Awesome. And
Instagram and everything comes there.
Brilliant. And so let's actually just go to the comments quickly. The Mike Pocock says, watched the Fallen Prophets at the Varkin Battle Final last year at Rumors, was badass. Bought a t-shirt of theirs, would love to check them again. Well, you can check them online next weekend, the 1st of August, at Metal for Africa Winterfest 20. It's going to be awesome. Download Discord and sign up. So long, everybody, whoever's listening. Art Pereira says, Kill City Blues has slots available for practicing at the moment. So, well, yeah, that's pretty cool. Reme Marshall says, clapping a beer and checking it out. What's up, dude? And Mark Allnutt saying, I'd love to know Fallen Prophets' plans with their label and they're on, and what they're planning to do post-COVID. That's a cool question. I mean, obviously, I think we've just covered that. You're just going to be releasing the music as you go, and then post-COVID, you're just going to release the beast.
Yes. So, obviously, we're going to maybe start writing again, but we're going to release this. I think we must still speak about how we're going to release it, maybe like in increments of two singles and then the EP, or we're not 100% sure yet. We just want to get it done ASAP, as quick as possible. Also, we have decided, because I'm not a good solo guitarist. I'm more just lead and rhythm. I'm not that good when it comes to the shredding stuff.
Don't sell yourself short, bro. I've seen you play.
This is going to be nice.
So we've got guest appearances on the EP.
Oh wow, awesome.
Doing solo. So we've got Chris from Valverdenia.
Oh wow, awesome.
That's on the track. We've got Ivan Mituk from Blood Red Throne, all the way from Norway. We've got local guy Ollie Sagerson from
Shredderson, bro. Oh yes, yes, man. Ollie Shredderson.
Yeah. So he did an amazing job, dude.
That's
he's
awesome.
Actually on the track of the EP.
That's
and
great.
Then we've got one of our good friends, Justin Hoskin. I don't know if you know him. He's like a stellar student, and he's amazing in music. He does all genres, and he is a complete shred beast. And so we've got basically all our solos on the EP is going to be externally, and it really brought that death metal vibe to the solos that we were lacking in the previous releases. So I'm super stoked about that, and it's going to be awesome.
No, sick, dude. I mean, let's not say that you were lacking anything in your previous releases. First off,
obviously we will always look for problems in our own camp.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can imagine you guys are. I mean, you guys have obviously got a great formula down, because you guys really do well with your consistency, and so that's really exciting that you're getting all these The Christianopolis is a name that is gonna be, you're gonna have some eyes on that, which is awesome. And it's I'm intrigued. I'm hugely intrigued. So it's gonna be awesome. And then Blood Red Throne from Norway.
They're a Norwegian death metal band. They're like a very, very old band. Yeah,
Epic. Nice, dude. And listen, and that's another thing that, I mean, these things seem like so distant for me. Like I said, I think the lockdowns made me a bit dilly. That we haven't chatted since you guys played that, I think it was Rockstad.
Yes.
And how epic was that, dude? So we're keeping you awake, bro.
It was insane. It was like, yeah, even if it happened 2 years ago, I find myself like daydreaming. Not just the show that we played, but obviously the whole experience of going to a festival and seeing like AAA bands
playing on the same stage that your idols is playing on. That was amazing. Like Flesh God Apocalypse. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's incredible, dude.
Alphagore, all those bands, man. It was amazing.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
And Peter, I always wanted to ask you, dude, did that guy manage to catch your guitar without dropping it?
With his head, yeah.
Oh shit! So did it hit him in his head? Did he get a gash? Did he start bleeding and shit? Hey, wait! Listen, if you're gonna get a gift from the Fallen Prophets, you're gonna bleed, motherfucker. No, that's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah, but it was good, dude. Also very nerve-wracking. Obviously, like sound quality and stuff. We're not used to. We're used to playing clubs.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a learning experience.
We were at least like 10 meters away from each other.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. I mean when you play a stage that big, and you maybe don't have in-ear monitors or whatever, and you haven't really got the best sound check, or and you can't hear yourself, and you can't hear your. What's more important is you've got to hear what the drummer and your fellow bandmates are doing.
All you could have heard was the kick and snare.
Crazy.
Through our monitor.
Good, yes, kick and snare.
And then there was a language barrier as well.
Yeah, the language barrier.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Don't speak the best English, so you're talking to the sound guy that's on stage.
Yeah,
and you're like, okay, we want more.
It's like, and nothing happens.
Oh, that's crazy, man. But that must have been a hell of an experience for you guys, man. It must have been so cool.
We lost our bassist 2 times there.
Shit, wow. I mean, is he the wild one in the band? I mean, Francois, you and I have had a bender before. We had that metal bri, remember?
Yeah.
with Josh Grady from with Dawn. That was a good night. Tell me about that. Yeah, it was a good one. But yeah, carry on, man. That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's like that was definitely a big experience for us. Coming back from that, we were like obviously hunting it again. So hopefully in the future we'll be getting some tours again to the European section.
Yeah, lekker, man. That's awesome. Yeah. But you guys must be super pumped in the meantime for your online debut. Your live debut. And that's going to be so awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Download Discord, everybody, because we're going to see the Fallen Prophets next weekend. It's Saturday, the 1st of August. Any parting words for the guys? All right. Cool. Well, parting laughs will do, brother. We'll see you soon. All right, guys. The Fallen Prophets. Cheers, dude. We'll check you guys soon. Oh, hey. Cheers, man. All right. That was the Fallen Prophets. That was Peter and Francois from the Fallen Prophets. I see some comments here. Let's get into some comments quickly. So we're gonna check them out next weekend. I don't know what was so funny, but we got through it. So let's check out what people are saying. All right. Julian, what's up? Julian Emden, what's up? Jared, hey yo. Mike Pocock, what up, y'all? What up, man? Sorry guys for the rocky start. I didn't know my ass from my elbow for a second. Although I just want to show off my new teeth, man. That's really what I wanted to do first off, but it's all good. But it's good to chat to Francois and to Peter, and I really enjoy those guys. Whenever I see them, I really have a good jaw with them. They're super active. I really stand by what I'm saying. They're a cool dude. They're a cool bunch of dudes. And I look forward to seeing them play this weekend. I'm really excited for that. So we got another interview, but we're gonna go through some of these comments quickly. Now that I've calmed down, my heart was racing a bit there because I couldn't get them on the screen, and I think that's maybe what they were laughing at. There's that check, this guy is doing a podcast, but he doesn't know what he's doing. So that was slightly embarrassing, but we got through the meat and potatoes. So that's awesome. What's up, Remy, dude? I haven't seen you in here for a while, dude, or at all. I think no practice during this time sucks. Yes, it does suck, dude. I don't. Iggy Bester, what's up, brother? Winterfest, epic. Looking forward to it. I'm seriously looking forward to it. Who else bought gear during lockdown? I did. Haha. Hopefully they will be used. I bought gear. I bought a big yellow 5150 you see behind that I've used once live. I used it at Ramfest and it has never been used again. It's wonderful. So that sucks, but it is what it is. Sorry if I seemed a bit jittery. I was a little off my game on that last interview, guys. You can't win them all. I sold all my live shit and put up a bare knuckles ass home studio rig. Bare knuckles ass home studio rig. Also a new guitar. Hey? Oh, sick. Okay, but bare knuckles is pickups, right? And a car. Whoopsie daisy. I did say dilly. That is true, man. That is true. I'm gonna have Mark Allnutt online right now. We're gonna have him on shortly. I got a Roland KD 22A to convert a kick drum. I also bought to be an electric one, and I got a new Zildjian ride and 2 Zildjian cymbals, all Z3s. Those Z3s are thick, eh? They are really they can withhold a serious whack. Old Alex Williamson also is a fond fan of the Z3s. Then we've got my car is it's family. You sold your Lexus, dude. You love that Lexus. Oh, very sad about that. I love that car. Condolences, Art Pereira. We lost your car, you bastard. Speaking of symbols, I'm missing my symbol in G's background over there. Okay, it's over there, but I will put it back on screen. I guarantee you, by the show on Friday, you will have a symbol right up there again. Guaranteed. I just put it in a different place because I've moved shit around. A good creative space is one that changes constantly. I got you, Remy fan, blah, blah, blah. Dying for practice, Julian Emden says. Absolutely, dude. LOL, I hear you. I personally prefer being paid in time than to get... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's all... Yes, this comment section is like walking to Raw for Metal Night. I love it. Yes, that's what I'm trying to achieve, buddy. Let's go. Aren't you doing something right now, Julian? These guys are all connecting with each other. It's fantastic. But in the meantime, I'm going to actually get Mr. Mark Allnutt on here because I want to hear what he's up to. I always enjoy chatting to Mr. Mark Allnutt. He is a dear friend of mine. And I always enjoy a good chinwag with him. So we're going to rock and roll a little chatteroony. And I'm going to pull up, just for you guys, a little picture of what I looked like just yesterday. Oh, yeah. Can I bum a smoke? You guys are too funny, man. You guys are too funny. Mark Allnutt, there we go. That should work. Just seeing some message from the Fallen Props. They enjoyed themselves. Yeah, sorry guys if I was a little bit off my game. Francois and Peter, I apologize to you guys. I was just a little bit off my game there for a second. You know, I should actually, in hindsight, I do it to myself because I send the scheduled link to join the conversation at the same time as starting the podcast, and it actually gets me in a bit of a spin. So I'm not going to be doing that in future. So the transition for Robin Ferguson is going to be a lot smoother, and I'm not going to be asking dumbass questions. At least I can make fun of myself, eh? That is what it is, and it's got nothing to do with the two gentlemen. It was all on me. Yeah, so I got Mr. Mark Allnutt joining me shortly. Check Gareth, I'm ready. Hit me up on Zoom. No worries, mate, about the symbol. No, absolutely, I do worry because that is something that was a gift, and I'm supposed to have it there. So boom, booyah kasha. So we good. I'm all good with that, dude. And thank you very much for the gift in the first place. And it's good to see you in the fucking chat. We've missed you. Where have you been? You know, we've got the breakdowns with Ramon. What happened to Storytime with Odd, bruh? What happened to Storytime with Odd, bruh? It happens. Hey there, Francois in the chat. Thanks for having us, man. It is more than a pleasure. Sorry for the dumbass questions here and there, but it is what it is. I'm not an interviewer. I'm more of a. I like to have a chat. It is what it is. But it's good to see you, dudes. It's good to see you. Bit awkward COVID chat. I don't know. I just didn't know where I was going with that. What the fuck? You know, I'm an idiot. But that's what happens. You know, sometimes if you go live, you live. That's that. It's too funny. It's too funny. And I didn't even get to tell you my favorite songs on your album and shit like that. I mean, that was just horrible. But anyway, yeah. I've got to say, track 2, Relentless Killing Motivation, and yeah. Let's just say that Relentless Killing Motivation is probably a top there, and then The Vessel of Man is another top one of mine. I really enjoy that. Then what was I gonna say? Is Mr. Mark Allnutt in the jam? But geez, this it's good to see the chat going off. Anything that's going on in your guys' minds at the moment that is interesting besides the fucking booze ban, because that is. I mean, have you seen? There's a Job Save Live hashtag going around social media where these like Jack Black Brewery, Franschhoek and all that shit. There's a whole bunch of restaurants that are saying like 78 people, blah blah blah. So it's pretty rough out there, and I hope they do come to some sort of resolution in this whole scenario. It's going to be very sad to see a lot of people losing their jobs and all that jazz. So yeah, it's one of those things. That we let's hope we can, you know, move on and get through this whole situation. So I'm getting some random messages here. Oh yeah. So let's get Mr. Mark Allnutt up in this bitch, which he's not in here yet. He's not in here yet. But so one bit of news is Facing the Gallows has released a new video today, and it is sensational. It is a brilliant music video that includes multiple former members of the band. That is it's half acoustic and it is half like the original track, but it is super rad, and I really enjoyed it, and it is really next level. I see Mike Pocock chatting in here, chiming in in the comments saying the new FTG track is next level, and I have to agree, it is awesome. James, I love the singing. I loved Brian and Regan doing their thing. It was really cool. It got me in the feels, man. It was super special to watch. So just hold on a sec for me. Let's just get this guy in this house, into Papa G's house. It's gonna be super cool. To chat to Mark again. I really enjoy chatting to Mark. He is such a legend. Who else has got some cool stories with Mark? What happened to my... yeah, there we go. There, I had to get rid of all the spam. Jeez, I'm a little off my game today, guys. I thought it was going to be, smooth sailing. Garrett's got a new smile. I'm feeling on top of the world, feeling good about myself. It's just it's gone for a ball of shit. So hopefully Mark can take some stress off me. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is today. I just feel like a little bit, and it's a live situation, which is interesting. Check now, even Mark Allnutt's asking me for a password. It is what it is. You'll have your good ones and you'll have your bad ones. You can't win them every single time. But I'm still here. I'm still doing this thing. I'm still back on Friday. Probably gonna skip out on Monday next week because load shedding was a result. Was the only reason we did that on a Monday was because of load shedding, and then So Wednesday next week, and then oh, look at that! I love it. And then next week we've got Forsaken Fate and a couple of others. That is amazing. I can even see myself on the screen at the back there. Sweet. So without further ado, we're going to chat to the man himself, the majestic Mr. Mark Allnutt of Pyjama Planet. And holy crap, his setup is next level. How's it going, buddy? Can you
How's it
hear
going,
me?
gorgeous? Okay.
Good stuff, man. I'm just gonna fit you in here. Oh my shattered nerves, sir. Let's go. Welcome everybody to the show, Mr.
I'm always
Mark.
happy when you can fit me in.
Oh yes, Mr. Mark Allnutt of Pyjama Planet. And my God, sir, you
Hello.
are looking majestic
Good to
as
see you.
ever. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm good. Testing out the internet connection because the tower in our area blew down in a storm. So how's it looking that side?
It looks sensational, man. It looks like you should be a co-host on the show almost.
Okay, cool. Not too jittery or something.
No, not at all.
Cool.
You look clear as day. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me again.
I know, dude. What can I say? You're a fun guy to talk to, and you're a close bud,
thanks.
and I'm always happy to chat to you.
I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling off. You never sound off to me.
Yeah, man.
Like Gareth.
I don't know. Sorry, I got caught off guard. It's sometimes when I start the pod and the thing, it happened to me on the previous episode, but I was too lazy to think about a new system, so I kept it. And
Getting caught off guard is like it's like having one of those anxiety moments in a dream, but you're just like, you're living it in real life. It's like the worst thing for me is if I get, this is going to sound really privileged, but if I wake up and like
Really
my
privileged.
dog has, well, the other day I let my dogs out to pee at like 1:30 in the morning because we've got no dog door, and I see my microphone's booming. Got no dog door, and they for some reason can't hold it in since we got here. So, and we had a new puppy which just like shat everywhere for months.
Oh my god!
So many carpets are now gone.
Okay.
So I let the dogs out for a pee, and then I just sort of walk back inside and continue having a smoke. And I'm literally just in my underpants.
Yeah.
And then I hear a kerfuffle, and of course the dogs have little lights on their collars because I put them on them, so I can see them at night. And so I see them running around, and then I hear a commotion. And so what my dogs have done is they've found 2 honey badgers who have gotten inside of my fence. And so that is a moment where you just like caught completely off guard. So there I was in my underpants and my slippers with a spotlight and an air pistol, was like a rubber bullet gun, to try to like shoot in their sort of vicinity to scare them off, because I know that those things can like rip the balls of lions off. I've just realized something.
What?
I need to tell my mom that I'm online.
Go tell your mom. In the meantime, let's tell you who's in Mr. Mike Pocock's in the chat.
Let's do that.
Julian's in the chat.
The link so I can send it
Remy's
to my mom.
in the chat. What? Send it to your mom, dude. Let's go. I love this.
Send it to all my friends. Send it to all my friends.
Send it to all your
here.
friends.
Most
I
of
get
my
them
friends
to
are here,
troll
but
the comments.
Pretty much just Julian.
But I have to commend you, man.
and,
Your studio is looking absolute fire, bro.
Thanks so much.
It is looking
it's only
really
this side
superb.
it's only this side that looks good. Do you want me
Yeah,
to show
but
you the
everybody's
other
got a
of
bad
the
side
room?
of their studio.
Yeah.
You know this, bro.
Check the other side. It's just like nothing. It's just a cupboard.
Yeah, but
It just looks
you
like
didn't
crap.
even
There's
necessarily need to do that.
There's an old leather. That leather jacket belonged to my wife's grandfather, who's no longer around, and he's had that for like the zonks. So I'm going to be using that to take a cool cyberpunk sort of tour in the forest for a video game promo. Well, a video game that I'm writing music for. They need me to take a pro photo of me looking cyberpunky, cyber gothy. So I don't know. I'm going to dress up in leather and put like pungas on my back or something. That'd be quite fun.
That's amazing.
Yes, studio's looking good. I don't use that side of it that often at the moment because of the stuff I'm doing. It doesn't really require too many synthesizers. But I'm really enjoying the sort of stream setup that I got going. I can show you a few options here. Here's another setup. Wow, that's just the table.
Oh my word!
Here's another setup.
Okay, well this is cool. This is cool. It's you actually being a bit cut off on my channel front, but I can definitely get what you're trying to go for there, bro. It's awesome.
And what I also have is then I can show you I've just set up my recording software to send that out to. There we go.
Oh wow! Okay. So you're gonna be doing like DAW kind of stuff, DAW stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm actually doing at the moment is preparing for my Metal for Africa live stream, which is on the 1st of August, as far as I know.
Yes,
I still haven't sent the link to my mother.
I'm such a bad interviewer. You see, I think I've alluded to the fact that this is all in anticipation for Metal for Africa.
Is it?
Is it?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it is.
All right.
So I only sent it to one person, not even my mother. Maybe I'll send it to my mother later. So what I've got here is a couple of channels, and the first and most important one is my guitar channel, in which I'm using, that's not it. I'm using Menace, JST Menace, Tone Forge, Joey Sturgis tones. That seems to work for my style of playing for some reason.
All right.
And then I've got a shitload of noise reduction going on in that channel, because there's something really hot in my line, gives a whole lot of buzz.
Okay.
And then I've got another channel for my microphone, and then I've got the real. Oh no, it's frozen. Damn it. Then the real fun is the video channel. So what
no, it's frozen. Damn it.
What I'm going to be, yeah, it's frozen. What I'm going to be doing after lots of trial and error, I'm going to be presenting my whole Metal for Africa show out of Cubase. Funny enough, because it has the ability to play video and for me to have an active channel for a microphone and a guitar at the same time.
Okay.
The only problem is that the video quality is sort of, the bit rate's really low, so it's not ideal. But like, here's an example of like, actually, this would be a good test so I can test the streaming. Could you tell me if the audio from Cubase?
There we go. I've got you in a bit of view there.
If the audio from
Are we doing live testing with Pyjama Planet?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. Well, let's go. Does
this audio come through?
We don't call this live for nothing.
That audio come through?
No. Oh.
So OBS.
I don't want to stress you out.
So OBS is not sending. No, it's all good. So what's happening is OBS is not sending the audio to. It's not.
Everybody in the comments. A lot of people in the comments are saying, "Test. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go."
That's what I'm trying to do.
Iggy's saying no pressure. Julian saying let's test. Luke Base 1000 is saying Mark Allnutt Tales from the Farm.
Well, does anybody have Tales from the Farm?
Now it's telling me that your bandwidth is low, bro.
It shouldn't be.
There we go.
Why?
You're back.
So, I think I know what to do. I've got an idea. This'll take me like maybe 60 seconds.
Luke saying, Mark, stop streaming porn, bro.
Fuck, can you imagine? Did you see that great meme the other day when somebody opened up an Xbox supposedly that they got on eBay, and it had a disc in the tray, which was midget porn?
No, I didn't know that.
That'd be beautiful.
Crazy.
Okay, so I think I
don't even think you can say that word anymore.
Midget porn.
It is what it is.
I've lost my Zoom screen. Where's Zoom? I've lost Zoom.
Have you lost me now? I can see you perfectly.
Yeah, wait. There we go. Okay, so I've set up OBS to go into Zoom.
Yeah.
Now I can't. Now I've got to go to this. Now I've got to go to the settings of Zoom, but I can't find the. Where? See, now that's the problem. I have lost Zoom. Zoom has. There it is. Zoom. How do I?
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna. This is.
Can you see my screen? Can somebody tell me where do I go to the settings for Zoom? What do I do?
Down the bottom left. It's the bottom left. Video and audio. There we go. There's a little arrow there. There we go. This looks like a scene from Inception, Iggy says.
No. This is gonna work.
Okay, I'm gonna give you we're gonna have to time. We're gonna have to time this. Yeah, I can hear you. Taking over my bloody live stream here, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. Geez, a little bit louder.
Okay. Well, that's because I think it's working now. So can you hear this? You hear that?
No.
This. I'm playing music now.
Yeah, no, can't hear it, man.
Okay. Well, that's very disappointing.
Yeah, man, that sucks. It must be a Zoom thing because you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to send OBS to Zoom, where when you're doing a live stream, you're going to be sending OBS to a streaming site, to a streaming key, to because you get those stream keys and all that kind of jazz when you're doing a live stream, but now you're sending it over just an app. So I think that may be an issue. This is the best, the Marky Mark show. Jared Ronenberg chiming in. Shame. But we can do a test after this, dude. Let's chat about the. I can't hear you now at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. There we are.
Okay.
Shame, man.
Well, that's very.
But
That's,
no, look, I think the issue is simple. The issue is simply the Zoom is the issue. I think
I'm sending the video of OBS to Zoom, but then I can't pick up the audio of OBS.
Okay. Even the guys in the comments are saying, okay, enough testing. Let's get Mark back up on the screen, because there's many screens within screens on this side. There we go. Much better. So yeah, I mean, look, we can do a little private test after that, man. Off air. But more importantly, you've got to a point where it's super cool, where you can like switch up screens, and you've got multi-camera angles, and it looks like
that's
you've
the
got,
idea.
and you've got, I see you've got a little Rode mic sticking out at the bottom here, so you've got a room mic as well as an input. So there a lot of thought has clearly gone into this. And don't be despondent. Remember,
I'm not despondent at all. I was here for a chat, and I'm just so stoked that my different camera setups are actually working, and I could get that into Zoom, and that's something in itself. So
okay, awesome.
I'm gonna have a celebratory eat some more. Always gotta have it.
Okay, great.
Gotta have an eat some more by your side.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this show. It's going to be quite a different thing for a lot of people, and I think, you know, I don't know if this show is going to be watched a lot live. You have no idea, because Metal for Africa in a live, Metal for Africa in a live sense, you know, has built up over the years, and it's got such a great following. This requires people to, you know, log on to something like Discord, which is super easy. Like,
it's
don't
so
get me
easy.
wrong. But like, what I'm worried about is that it might just not reach everyone. You know, like not everybody will know for some reason that it's online, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to be a fantastic, fun experience. And I'm so honored that Pat called me and asked me to be involved. He's threatened before to have me involved. We've chatted about it once or twice, but it never seemed appropriate, because I do have guys that I can call on to play live with me, which is super fun when we do. But for the most part, it's really when to. I think it was like 18 months ago the last time we played.
I mean, I was trying to chat to the Fallen Prophets. I couldn't get my dates right. I looked like such an idiot. I'm saying all these things. I'm like, didn't you release an album last year where it was early this year? And yeah, anyway, rough one.
Who knows?
But
who knows what year it is or what day it is.
Exactly, man. But anyway, how's life on the farm, and how are you? I mean, it's pretty much all the same for you. I mean, you really just go and do your grocery shopping, and you doing your hard work and composing, and now you even doing contact libraries and stuff like that you're selling on the side. So that's pretty awesome, dude. And the last time we spoke, yeah, I know. I actually saw you say the other day. Now that my thing is pirated, does that mean I've made it? What did you say?
Yeah.
Was your stuff really pirated?
I can't remember. But like, I mean, everything is, right. So I knew that. I've got to eat some more in my teeth.
That's so good.
I knew that
the camera angles.
I knew that.
Away.
I knew that something like that might happen, which is like, it's pretty inevitable. But it's all about, you know, is the thing that you're doing, or the thing that you have, or the thing that you made, is it in enough channels to be noticed by somebody who pirates and puts it onto those pirate channels? So I know what happened. Like, I made a few sales through my own website. I was like, okay, maybe I should put it elsewhere. So I contacted a marketplace. I won't say which one.
Okay.
And I eventually got it up there. and literally within a few days, it was all over the internet. So it's either just like, it's most probably like somebody just trawling the site and like buying the really cheap things, because mine's like super cheap.
Yeah.
And then just putting them online. But like, that didn't bum me out. What bummed me out was that people were actually putting it up for free, but on sites that people pay subscriptions to. So that I was a bit like, okay, stealing it is one thing, but then like stealing it and then actually selling it, that's like a whole nother catch. I was like, oh God, I can't even, like, I found some Rizzler at the cafe and I just can't even buy it. It's like that annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, for sure.
But I'm not despondent about that, because I had a great time doing that anyway, and I built up some extra skills. And these were products that I've been using in my own music anyway, so it's given me a unique sort of sound, I guess, with these things that I've been making. But that's one facet of things that I do. But at the moment, my focus is really on the Metal for Africa show, and I feel like I got completely sidetracked when I was trying to test it.
But it's very
what
cool.
I intend
Can I
to
tell you,
do
be honest?
is,
I just quickly before you carry on, is I think that's super cool. The engagement and the tenacity that you have in doing something like that, and that you're willing to take the risk of doing it straight away, live, blah blah blah, which takes a lot of fucking balls. So that's also very cool at the same time. But dude, you have got such a personality. You really need to go live, do a live stream or some sort of podcast or online venture that doesn't involve video editing.
Yeah. The editing of it like takes too long.
Exactly.
And then,
If
suddenly,
you do a live
that's
stream,
why I'm still
then there's no
releasing.
editing
That's why I'm still releasing videos now that I filmed for my album back in 2016. It's like things take a long time. I mean, I'd like to do live stuff, and that's why I'm sort of prepping and getting ready. But I suffer from this what is it, like, failure to launch. Like, I'm always very well prepared for everything, but I'm very often will I not actually do something. Because to me, I stress too much about prepping for something. So that's why, I mean, I should, because I have tested that this does actually work when you go out live. My setup here, it just doesn't work when you go through programs like Zoom. And I'm hoping there's not going to be an issue with Discord. I mean, I should probably check that out before I go live on Metal for Africa.
So
you go on.
No, carry on. No,
I'm gonna send the link to my mom now.
Okay, do
I
it.
promise.
Okay.
Because
I'll give you
ask me a question. Make sure it's at least 20 seconds.
Okay, no pressure. So, you have been prepping for the live stream vibe. It is definitely, you are very comfortable doing it. It is, and it looks like you've built. And a lot of people in the comments have mentioned your studio on how it looks amazing. The Ramon says, I want a studio like Mark has. Did he build his own? And yes, you did. You built that that wooden desk, eh?
Yeah, me and my brother-in-law built that one, and built these things for the things to sit on the things.
Things.
It's for me to make sounds with the things. But what was really cool was not only just the bonding with my brother-in-law, but why is my screen gone small? Is that your side or my side?
No, that's you, bro. There we go. You back now. See, it's every now and again. Look, listen, you're in the sticks there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The internet tower blew down. They put up I say they, like, there's just like some sort of internet authority.
Yeah.
Because they are certainly no authority on the internet. These people.
Yeah.
Anyway, they put up a temporary tower. So we still get a signal. It's just very sort of finicky. But they said we're not gonna have full signal till like end of August. It's like, oh.
Jeez.
So it's gonna make the Metal for Africa stream.
Well, I told you about this situation, didn't I? I just got mine in the delivery.
Rain, yes, you did.
And then I got one of these things. So whenever there's load shedding or anything like that, boom, you just connect your Rain SIM card into one of these little dongle things that are cheap off Takealot, and then boom, you got internet. Even one of my mates just do it anyway. He's like, I don't need an internet plan, I just have that, because it's apparently not that expensive.
We spend so much money like setting up this ridiculous internet to try and reach a tower that we can't really see. So I wouldn't want to that then just blew over.
Yeah.
So that's another kettle of fish. Let's get back to the point at hand. I wanted to tell you what my show might be like quickly, and then you can ramble on with me whatever you want to ramble on with.
Bro, like Jared said, this is the Marky Mark show.
So
hit me with the facts, man. I'm very intrigued.
My show is going to be an audio visual extravaganza. It's going to incorporate story. It's going to have music that accompanies these stories. It's also then just going to have me playing music. And sometimes there might also be extra footage that goes along with that music. Okay. So there's many layers. There's many small layers of little things that are gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm practicing guitar every day, which is very difficult. My hands are a lot stiffer than I remember. I don't know if you found that.
I don't know.
Maybe it's from like.
Don't want to give myself.
I think
way
it's
too much.
Like doing. I've been doing way more manual labor in the last 18 months out here in wilderness that I have in my entire life. I mean, before I come here, I don't think I'd ever dug a hole
how
except
those
on
soft
the beach
hands
as a child.
come about? Are they feeling better?
These things are messed. It's great. I love it. Extra grip for the axe.
Okay, so tell me about your act.
Yeah. It's going to be 20 minutes long. It's going to be tales and stories from the world of Pyjama Planet. They are stories that have always existed, but I've never really told them to anybody apart from an inlay in my first album I did. I only sold 2 copies and I gave 48 away. And I'm pretty sure most of those inlays just became like Garrick's. So nobody's going to... Well, they did for me. Old business cards as well.
Yeah, for
sure. There's that. 20-minute show. It's going to be in your face. It's going to have a predominantly heavy metal edge, but there's going to be moments of beautiful orchestral music, some sort of scintillating piano here and there, and footage of my forest.
Beautiful forest.
The forest near my house, which I'm having a lot of fun filming in, just actually filming the foliage in the trees and doing a lot of grading to make it look like the colors of Pyjama Planet, which
that's awesome,
are behind me. I don't know if you can see them.
It's majestic. That's why I said majestic in the beginning, bro. It really looks beautiful.
And this is my new Pyjama Planet blankie.
Okay.
When it gets,
that's that beautiful
extra cold.
Listen, your wife must have a very strong GHD, hey, for that photo shoot that you did.
I tell you, that was just a shower and head and shoulders. I promise you. No, I kid you not.
And then your hair straightened, rubbish.
No, man. And then a hairdryer. Like all I did this eevening was a.
And that's another thing. I haven't seen you in so long that your hair's so gone. You look the most masculine I've ever seen you, bro. You look like Aquaman.
Thanks. I think I always had long hair. I just hadn't grown it out, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, look at this from Ramon Pickover. Mark is the most handsome guy in SA Metal. Yo,
I think
listen to that.
Sure, I'm blushing.
Hey, look at that.
I think Brett Bruton is a.
No, Brett's a looker as well. He's a dime piece as well. There's a few lookers. Ramon's not too bad looking himself. He's like the SA Metal's Thor.
I want to test something out here, bro. Check out this
enough
ridiculously
testing.
silly visual effects I've been. No. Calm down.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. No, we can deal with that. That looks beautiful. Very cool. Okay. That's very nice, dude. I love that you can just do it on the fly. Oh, everybody, yeah, dude, that's sick. That is really cool. Everybody go to pyjamaplanet.com and check out all the goodies that's there as well. It is on the screen right now.
Why not? Pyjamaplanet.com. I'm actually going to be making and selling pajamas eventually, believe it or not.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Mark, that color of blankie you've got there is a real sensational color. I was wearing a hoodie that color yesterday, and I'm quite drawn to it, I must say.
It's like a velvet. It's like a.
It's like a rose
pink.
A rose pink.
Like a rose. Yeah, like a rose pink. This blanket stays here in this room. It keeps me nice and warm when it's. I can't use a heater in this room because it trips the house.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy who owned this house before was not only a dickhead, but also a giant wanker.
Okay. Jeez, aren't they the same thing? Is a dickhead worse than a wanker, or a wanker worse than a dickhead? I don't know.
Sure, I'd rather be a wanker, I think. Eh?
Is it?
Because then you just have to touch a dick. Imagine if you are a dickhead, like you're pretty much
Speaking of the word dickhead, have you seen That's What I Reckon? Good eye, champions.
Yes. Yeah.
Good eye, champions.
A little bit. I've seen it. I saw him making like a mac and cheese, like the most brutally done mac and cheese I've ever seen. It's great.
All you need to do with this packet mac and cheese is fuck it off until you bin. It's amazing.
Fuck it off until you burn it, mate.
Just fuck it off into the bin. To the bin.
So enough about me.
Don't you want to go full screen again, please, sir?
Am I not?
No, you're not. You've got all your Pyjama Planet goeikies happening there.
Sorry, bro.
There we go.
How's that?
Fantastic.
But I'm still getting used to OBS.
Yeah. But listen, I must say this is something that I expect from you in future. Is I expect live streams from you.
What?
Because it's clear that you have the aptitude and the tools to do it, and I think you would be hella fun to watch.
Oh, thanks, man.
And you know what you've done? You've had your hand in it already. But those are all videos that you've edited. You know, and editing does take a lot of work, and you're a perfectionist. Man. So you can get stuck with something for so long where leave that to the music, and then you can do live video, dude. It'll be amazing. And then just something I wanted to chat to you about is Julian says here, the new Canon EOS webcam utility for video is great. And you know what? I bought the only Canon camera that doesn't have the support. Can you believe it?
Oh no.
I mean,
Julian
it's
is
literally the only one.
Maybe you'll respond.
So maybe I must chat to Julian. Do you know anything about that? I mean, because obviously, aren't you running any of your DSLRs and stuff for this live stream?
So what I've got here is this is a little webcam that I bought. Oh shit! Fuck. This is a little webcam that I bought maybe like 6 years ago.
Have you sent the link, by the way?
Yeah. Let's. It's a very good question.
No, it's chill. You can send them the playback.
I sent it. I sent it to a few people. Not enough people, but a few people.
Nah, it's okay. Just joking.
So this is my. It would be
cool to see your mom watching you live on YouTube.
Yeah. She's not responding. So hello.
Yeah.
This is my little webcam.
Yeah.
That's very old. So quality's not great and very pixelated.
Perfect for a little boxy camera.
Yeah. And then if I show you the webcam.
Oh, there we go.
Then then this is what I'm doing there.
Oh, cool.
It's my 5D. It's just literally going via USB into the PC and then into EOS utility.
Are you serious? So you're not even using a capture card like an Elgato or something like that?
No.
Straight USB.
That's why it's like a little. It's like the frame rate's not super smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. So this you're seeing now is just through a USB. So I'll be interested to go and look at the YouTube playback later. Take my pants off, watch the replay, and
love it.
And see what the quality is like.
Nice.
Oh, I can see my little emblems at the bottom. It's cool.
Yeah. What? You've just frozen there for a second now.
Little.
You're moving too much. There's a lot of people laughing. I don't know what's going on. This conversation must be hilarious.
Can you hear me?
I can't see you.
Why did you tell
there
me
we
about
go. You better. You better now.
Can you? You know what's going on?
What's going on?
I've got it's terrible. I can see that I've got 4 gaming apps running, so those can fuck off.
All right.
All fuck off. Okay, we're back.
Iggy Best is saying, I'm laughing at all the cuck you're talking. That's a podcast, baby. We just talk cuck all the time, regardless. I love it. Iggy, you know, and it's quite funny. You used to spend a lot of time in this room with me, my friend, and it's good to see you in the chat, my dude. I hope to see you on all the streams going forward and interacting. But yeah, what were you saying, Mark?
You're back to me now. I'm not sure. What does that say?
Oh well, I mean, it's all good. It just seems like you're so relaxed in your beautiful environment there. Right now, what's Lyndall up to?
Lyndall, my wife, is with her parents in Stilbaai, trying to get away from me and the dogs and the.
Are you there? Are you home alone?
The kind
Beautiful.
of chaos here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm home alone. Me and the girls. Should I get my dogs to come say hi?
Go get your dogs. But can I ask you a favor? What have you got the YouTube stream open in front of you, or is it? There we go. Because your bandwidth keeps on dropping. So
I've got nothing. Sorry, man. It's again. That's
the farm.
The shitty internet connection. So.
No, it's all good. It's
good.
Well, no,
you've
gone back
tower.
to full screen now again.
Okay, great.
It's nothing the listeners or the watchers or the viewers are not used to, because I'm absolutely useless with this stuff at times.
Come say hi.
But yes, Iggy, I miss you too, dude. I miss your sick ass photography as well. I know where you live now. I hope you make the most of it, my dude. Sending love from where you used to live.
What you doing?
Which one is that now? Peanut, Luna, or Juna?
Oh, here comes my puppy, who's not a puppy anymore.
That's Flapjack.
Fully grown monkey. It's Flapjack.
There we go, Flapjack. Hello, Flapjack. She's very bronze, hey? Beige.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't.
She's super. Also like.
Yeah.
She's also super cuddly. So she like when my wife's away, she jumps on the bed and like and spoons with me.
That's
and gets
awesome.
super cuddly to get warm. What's she doing?
Oh, she's gorgeous. Good boy or girl? It's a girl, eh?
She's a girl, yeah. She's very cute. She's like of all the dogs I've had, this one has been the most affectionate and sort of loving. So
yeah, you can see she puts the ears back, closes her eyes, and she just enjoys the vibe.
Yo. She's my therapy dog, essentially.
Okay. Nice, dude.
She gives me all the hugs that my wife won't.
Come on, man. That's hilarious. Welcome to the chat, Carla.
Equally.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Dude, you've actually calmed me down so much. Because you said to me the other day, you watched Monday's podcast with Pat and
Yeah, I did.
Nathan.
It was a great one, man.
Yeah, it was great. I don't know what was up with me earlier, but now you've got me all relaxed. I'm sitting back now, bro. But it's so much fun to see how you've built your. Because I mean, you're new to that environment still where you are. Okay, I mean, did you hear me at all when I was saying?
I did. I had you on the speakers.
Okay. So, so I mean, because you're still building that. You've still been around. That you haven't been there for that long. It's been a few years.
You're talking about here in Wilderness.
Yeah.
I came here. We got the place in November in 2018, and moved here permanently about 4 or 5 months after that. But I was pretty much here all the time since then. I remember when I got here, I had like just in the dining room, I had a little desk.
Yeah.
And my PC and like little monitor, PC monitor, and I had these Alesis. I think I had these Alesis speakers here, and that was a very, very sort of cavernous house. So it was fun to like blast metal when I was mixing it.
Yeah.
But it was super shitty to like then put your headphones on and then hear the mix afterwards because you're just been hearing this like massive bassy reverberant room. You're like, oh
yeah,
and
sure.
you put it in your ears. You're like, oh,
so what do you use
like,
as your
out
main?
all the boom.
What do you use as your main?
I use my Alesis monitors as my main one, and I've got KRK Rocket 5s that I do a sort of a mix check on because it's just much more bassy. And then the other test would be in headphones out of my system, and then headphones in a phone. And then also my wife has a small Bluetooth.
What are those headphones you're using right now? Because they look badass.
They are Sennheisers. They're not badass.
Well, they just look like they're comfy and they fit nice. I've got these horrible,
they're very comfy,
cumbersome, and I've done these tiny things that I'm using at the moment. They're just aesthetically pleasing. They're definitely not the best I've had.
I went for the sort of cheapest, biggest, most comfortable pair of headphones, and this is actually the second pair I've had of the same headphones. They just sort of worked for me, and also you sort of get used to them. And I tried other Sennheiser headphones, and everything just sounded different. I got used to mixing in these ones, so I just sort of kept buying these ones when I can. What are you drinking there? Dan?
I'm drinking a very timid whiskey. I'm trying to elongate the, when I get together and do a podcast, I like to have a little whiskey sip, so I make very dainty whiskey sodas. Because because I've got
Are you still a Jim Beam guy?
Yeah, well, when it's on sale. I love Jim Beam. I love all the bourbons. I love all whiskey, but I only have so much, and we locked down and on a booze ban, so I can't pour them too heavy. Otherwise, A, I'm gonna get sloshed on air, and B, I'm gonna run out. So it's one of those things.
I can't remember when I last had a
whiskey soda.
I mean,
Is it?
Well, that's been years. Probably at your house.
Yeah. Each to their own, eh?
Yeah. No, I've just every time I was like, oh, maybe I should go and get a beer again. I keep forgetting, and then I'm like, oh, it's a Friday. This would be a great day to go and get a beer. And then, oh no, oops. So then the band came, and I was like, oh, now I really want a beer.
But you also like Castle Lager, the real Castle Lager.
Yes, it's normal.
Ross Volsenach, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, selling VAT 69 for 30,000 Rand per bottle if anyone is interested. I love that. That is brilliant. Welcome, Ross, to the chat, man. That's awesome. I'm actually sipping on VAT69. It was the cheapest thing I could buy in bulk at the time. But, dude, so 2 weeks to go. That little situation with us, I mean, it was Zoom to Zoom, so that's not an issue. But you must be so excited. I can't believe you haven't done this already.
I know. I mean, I've had the ability to. I started playing around with these programs a while ago, over a year ago. But I just, I was sick for. Actually, the last time I was on the show, I was really sick. But I just sort of climbed out of bed, and I think I don't know what I did, but I managed to get out and into this room and chat to you. But it's taken me a long time to get better. So I haven't really done much this year in terms of being on camera and doing that sort of stuff. I've done a little bit, but for the most part, I think it was like 2 months I was sleeping early in the year. So I was when I was launching my products, I was really just working from bed and then sleeping and sitting up and writing emails and then sleeping. So yeah, everything feels like it's like the right time to start doing this now anyway. Yeah. So with the lockdown and whatever. So that's why there was no ways I was going to say no to the Medal for Africa show, because it's like a forced deadline, and not going to do anything. Mark ain't going to do nothing without no forced deadline. No, so I think that's three double negatives.
You also like playing your games a little bit, don't you? You like playing a few games?
Video games, I also haven't played since the beginning of the year, since I got sick, and also then our internet got really shitty. So all the games I was playing with friends stopped working, and so I've literally just been I've been outside working on the land here, clearing. Our forest is just full with alien trees. So
on a level between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
How much do you believe that you had COVID?
No, 0.
Okay.
I don't know. It wasn't. No, I may have had it, but like it wasn't what made me sick. It was a lot of different things, but I essentially got a stomach ulcer, so that wasn't fun.
Iggy's saying, this year has been pretty much a rider for most of us, and I agree. Yeah. And Jesse from Treehouse Burning is saying, "Love you, Mark." It's very, very, very sweet. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you in the chat, man. Jesse only pops up when you're on. Have you guys got a little relationship we don't know about? What's going on?
I like them young. And I'll just leave it at that.
Jesse's not that young, man. He's like our age, isn't he?
Nah.
No, I'm joking. Our age is like a little older. Sorry. Let's not go there.
No, I do, and like that's why I was talking about stiff hands earlier, because like now. I mean, I know being mid-30s is not old at all, but I am noticing now. I spent 2 hours
in a dentist chair today, bro. What the fuck? It was horrible. This is the worst.
Oh man!
But you know what?
Did you show anyone that photo that you sent me, or was it just me who got that?
No, I haven't showed anyone. I'll put it up on screen when we're done here. But the one thing I wanted to say is, when you someone that can relate and talk to about it, because I think I've actually talked to you about it before, is I hated when I had the car accident and I had to get the tooth replaced again. The guy who rebuilt it so stupid. And it was like, I looked like I had a chiclet for 5.5 years as one of those beachies, chewing gum in my mouth.
I think I remember, wasn't there a photo of you after your car accident without the tooth?
Yeah. No, but that wasn't the first time I'd lost the tooth. That was the second time.
Yes, I know, but I think that's what made the photo even more alarming.
Yeah, but that build was terrible.
Teeth in their mid-30s.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I went today, and after 5.5 years of having that bulky, beaches, spearmint, bloody tooth in the front there, I managed to get a beautiful dentist that fixed everything, and now I've got the Colgate smile, baby. I'm very, very, very happy.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Very
and
nice.
like I
Very
had
nice.
some chips.
Oh,
and
so
all
when
that
are
kind
you
of
going to
stuff.
get the rest of your teeth fixed?
Oh, you're such a good friend. I love chatting to you, Mark. You know, it's you know, I wish you all the best. But yeah, on that note, bro, it's
So,
so,
yeah,
cool. Yeah. Carry on.
No, I was going to say, like, this often happens. We just sort of ramble, but I don't think there was anything I missed about the show, which was, I think, at least 30% of why I was here tonight. I don't know. That's how I gauged it. I'm looking at the microphone, but I should be looking there. So I'm looking there.
No, okay.
Now,
First of all, don't worry about looking at the camera too much. Concentrate on your craft.
Okay. Cool, bro. So, what are we saying? Yes. It was on the 1st of August, and it's going to be on Discord. For those who don't know, you can download and sign up for Discord online. It's very easy. Discord with a C in the middle. Obviously, it starts with a D. And there will be a variety of chat rooms and platforms within the stream section, so you can hang out with buddies, you can chat to them with your fingers, you can chat to them with your face and your audio via like a video chat. You can also hop onto the live stream that's happening right then and there. And from what I understand, I think the artists are going to stick around after their performance in a separate chat room where all the people watching can just chat to them about their show or about whatever. So it's really a nice way for somebody like me who's far away from everybody else that I used to hang out with. I can sort of interact and chat with people, but also perform and show my creations. So it's an amazing opportunity I'm so thankful for. And I'm really hoping that a lot of people remember the date and come and check it out, because that'd be super cool. Sign up for Discord now. For Discord, yeah.
Garrett's on mute. Again, you see live stream. You never know what happens, bro. But basically, sign up for Discord now. Get hold of.
You went.
No, I wasn't on mute for you, but I was on mute for the OBS. Artist saying can't hear you. Chop drink. Just get those chats there.
Drink.
Sorry, guys. That was horrible. Damn. What can I say? But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm very excited to see your performance. I'm excited to see everybody's performance. But I know you're gonna rock
Me
it,
too.
and I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
And why don't you and I chat about random shit weekly? It's just the best. It's so chill to talk to you, dude. It's the best thing ever.
So what I think would be great is, once I've got all the technical stuff set aside, I'd love to actually see if we can do a test next week on your show, even if it's just for a few minutes, and I come online and see if I can play a song online
Wednesday?
via the stream setup.
Wednesday? Do you want to do Wednesday?
Wednesday is good.
Let me know in the comments if you want to see a little quick live test with Mark Allnutt of Pyjama Planet. I don't know how that's going to work, but we can figure it out. And
very
yes,
exciting.
That is me agreeing, by the way.
Yeah. I am releasing a new single on the same day. We're performing it live at the show, and it features Gareth Lloyd, my old buddy from All Guns for Ammo, and also the first Pyjama Planet album, on drums. He's actually currently tracking drums at the moment, and we finished this weekend. And Luke Bass 1000, the fiddliest of finger guys, Giggity, who was in the chat room, I don't know if he's there anymore. He has already tracked the bass, and it's already mixed and good to go. So the song is fabulous. It is like a 6.5 minute orchestral symphonic metal
I
epic.
think I'm familiar with said song.
Yeah, I played you the demos probably years ago because
No, it was
I've
a
had
couple of months
many
ago.
albums that are ready to go. Maybe.
Okay, well, I mean,
think
well,
maybe
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to tell
but
you.
yes,
what
you
song
have.
showed
I think
me.
you have heard this song. Yeah.
Okay, awesome,
Probably.
man. Well, I'm so excited, dude. On that note, let's wrap it there. It's been super cool to chat to you, man. I think
It's been cool to look at my camera and hear your voice as well.
yeah.
I mean, your voice. Yeah.
But
this is
what I
great
am
timing
saying-
because my dogs want to go for a pee.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah.
I actually could do with a pee myself. But on that note, it's A, good to see you. B, good to see you in such good spirits. C, amazing to see how rad your studio is looking with all that gear. D,
Cool.
stop looking like South
Thanks.
African underground metal Thor. D, or E, I look forward to seeing you next week, my man. It's good to see you.
Cool, dude. Thank you so much for having me again, and hopefully you and I can chat more often. But we'll talk about that.
Well,
we've
we've already agreed now. We've done an agreement that you're going to be testing live on Papa G's house next Wednesday. That is no joke. I'm agreeing to do
Yes,
it.
I am.
Okay,
That
let's
is
do
no
it.
joke.
Sweet,
Cool.
brother. Cool,
Gonna
man.
happen.
Cheers.
All right, man. I don't know how to close this conversation.
No,
so you
I'm
have to
good.
close it.
I'm
Cheers,
good.
Bye.
That's all on me, brother. Cheers. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, that was Mark Allnutt of Pyjama Pyjama. Tell me if you don't want to go see. Tell me if you don't want to go see the Winterfest 20 on Discord right now. I mean, that was fun. That was fun. Let's get back into this chat, eh? Let's see what's going on in this chat. Hey, Matt Barry Holly. I know we're going along with the show, but fuck it. It's Wednesday. Whatever. What's up? Art just clapped with lasagna. Show us your teeth. Ah, dude, I'm so happy. You can't see it in here, but I mean, I'm so happy that I've got that I got it sorted. I mean, we're all good now. We got the $1 million smile back again. It's been about 6 years, so it's fantastic. I have 2 missing teeth, both a result of botched root canals by a reputable dentist. Holla at your boy, brother. That is exactly the problem I encountered. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was rough. It was rough. I've had horror stories, but I went to a beautiful dentist today, and she was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. Actually, I'm going to give a shout out. Dr. Basadine at Kenilworth Medicross. What a lovely person. And so informative, so gentle, so, I mean, you know, I recommend it to anybody. Go to Kenilworth Medicross, Dr. Basadine. She's fantastic. Jeez. Got some crazy questions in there. They've come back thick and fast. Tell me in the comments. Are we going to wrap it up now? We're going an hour 40 minutes. Or should I check a quick submission? Open up one email, or the first person to email me a submission, we can check it out. How's that? papaghouse@gmail.com. The first person to email me a submission gets the do. So Ramon's saying Goy submissions, but you've already emailed me, sir. Okay. All right. Well, I will give you that. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got, okay. Hectic stuff. I've got some emails that need to be attended to. Damn. Jeez, Art, I'm not sleeping tonight. Why not, dude? What's going on? All right, so we are going to check out. Okay, I see this one's been doing the rounds of late. It's Hyper with a new vocalist with Eskimo Callboy. This is from Ramon Pickover, my trusty bandmate on the drums with Ill System. Love him to bits. And he feeds me with the most amazing links, and he introduces me to music that I would never have any knowledge of. And everybody needs a friend like that, just to feed you tunes, to say, hey, listen to this. And he does it on the Ill System WhatsApp group, and he does it with me, and he emails me. And you know what? Because he's such a good friend, and he's loyal, and he's the type of guy that'll do it consistently, he got his own fucking section in the show. So, here it is. This is hyper Eskimo Callboy. Obviously, let's check those strikes, but it is what it is. Let's see. Ah, I can see this. This is a Charles. This has got Charles written all over it. Okay, first things first is I knew I expected something like that, but I didn't expect it to clap so quickly. So right now I'm already sold and intrigued. Wow, this is cool. Oh, what? Oh, hello. My name's Gareth. Nice to meet you. I reside in Cape Town, South Africa, and I like long walks on the beach. Moving on. Have you guys ever seen Corne and Twaki? My guy, it looks like Corne and Twaki for sure. Definitely a South African version of Corne and Twaki. It's an antiquity, Mac, like an old piece of furniture. I wanna know that it's true. You're dancing for me, and I'm dancing for you. Hello lady, my name is Corne and this is my friend Twaki. Hello there. Hello Corne, hello Twaki. Okay, I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I carry on playing that. That was amazing. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed that. That was great. And listen, they need let's check. 3,600,000 views. Boom! Amazing. That's fucking great. I love the fact that they are just ripping it so hard. Okay. One more submission. I don't see any new submissions. I did. Okay, so here we go. This is exactly the type of shit that I'm looking for. They're from Germany, Art, and they have played at Mercury. They have played in South Africa. They have done a tour here. They were great, but they've just recruited a new. They had Sushi left the band, and now they've got a new vocalist. But this is another one. This is the kind of shit I want you to send me. Julian Emden, Refused Resist. First of all, it's an online cover with the old Damnation bandmates, Adrian Lagerfeld playing Roland electronic drums. They mixed the MIDI with Superior Drummer, and then the singers Adam van der Riet from the legendary SA metal band Pothole. Play it. I'm going to play it right now. Let's go. This is cool. I'm going to play play the whole fucking thing.
The soldiers begin to lose their patience.
Yeah. Who's Paulie Shaw there?
Bleeding the flames, raging ground, burning cars, bloodshed thoughts will be alive. Chaos AD, army in feet, total alarm. I'm sick of this. Inside the state, war is created. No man.
Dude, that guy's totally looks like Paulie Shaw. Stephen Kramer. Yo, Julian looking like Max Cav. Snoochie Virgin. That's so awesome, dude.
Chaos AD, disorder unleashed, starting to burn, starting to lynch. Silence me down, stand on your feet. Get up here, your worst enemy. Resist. Refuse.
Not Corona. Whoa, shit, son. That's fucking awesome. I really enjoyed that. That was flippin' insane. Super cool. Damnation feat Adam from Pothole. That was super, super great. Shit, guys, I don't know where to go from there, to be honest with you. I think that was a great... I think we've gone 2 hours, people. We've gone 2 hours. That's amazing. And that Refuse Resist Sepultura cover got Julian Emden looking like Max Cav and the rest of these members just doing... It's, you know, keep doing it, guys. Keep doing it, please. Keep doing it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Yeah, let's see. Nah, let's call it a day, and then we'll see you on Friday. We'll do Robin on Friday, and then we can rock some more submissions. We got some more submissions here, but let's keep it for the next episode. We've been going 2 hours. I have a significant other I need to pay attention to. So do you guys, a lot of you. Love you guys lots. Thank you so much for tuning into Papa G's House episode 51, I think it was. Sorry for the rough start. It was an interesting start to the show. It was very, very strange. And it was on me, not on interviews. And you know what? I probably shouldn't even be saying this shit because, you know, and I was probably making them feel like weird. But it's on me. But then Mr. Mark Allnutt came along and stole the show. And then Julian came on and stole the show after the show. Amazing. So shout out to all the dudes from Damnation and Pothole and Julian, all you guys. I mean, that was pretty damn awesome. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Iggy. The list goes on. Jared, Josh, you guys are all hardened supporters, and I don't even have to ask you if you are, because you guys are here consistently. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy your guys' input. Send me emails at papaghouse@gmail.com. Inbox me somehow, way, shape, or form. Thank you, Remy. I love you too, my brother. So please, we'll see you on Friday with Robin Ferguson. Remy, we actually need to get into a little bit of chinwag and talk about Hollow and what you guys are up to, because you guys are a great band, and I see you've been doing some solo stuff yourself. So we need to get you on and have a little bit of a chat. Thank you so much, guys. This is Papa G's house. Until then, we say peace. Yeah, that's where we're going.